Where did these rare 1980s International Transformers variants come from? Imagine finding a Transformer toy that looks a little different than the usual ones you see in stores. Those rare international variants from the 1980s have a fascinating story behind them. They started with the collaboration between the American toy company Hasbro and the Japanese company Takara. In 1984, Hasbro licensed Takara's existing transforming robot lines like Diaclone and Microchange. They rebranded these toys to create the Transformers franchise for the global market. This partnership meant that different regions got unique versions of the same toys. In Japan, Takara kept making Transformers with distinct features. They often used different names for characters, changed color schemes, and sometimes created new molds. These Japanese versions sometimes appeared as special editions or sub-franchises, reflecting local tastes and Takara's original designs. In Europe, especially in countries like France, West Germany, the Netherlands, Belgium, Luxembourg, and Switzerland, Transformers were distributed by companies like MB and Seiji. These European releases were often produced in smaller quantities, making them rarer today. Some European variants were leftover stock from Japanese or American lines but were repackaged or slightly altered. For example, they might have different foot colors or packaging styles, which collectors find very appealing. The differences came from the fact that Hasbro and Takara tailored their releases to fit each local market. Sometimes they reused molds from earlier Japanese lines or used leftover stock from other companies. For instance, the MB Transformers line in Europe included variants like MB Thunderscream and different versions of Optimus Prime and Megatron. These versions were produced in limited numbers, adding to their rarity. In the late 1980s, some rare variants came from special sublines like Headmasters, Target Masters, Pretenders, and Power Masters. These lines often had different features or accessories depending on the region. Japan sometimes had exclusive figures or versions not available in the United States or Europe, which added to the variety of international rare Transformers. So, these rare 1980s International Transformers variants mainly came from the original Japanese toy lines that were adapted and rebranded by Hasbro. Regional differences, limited production runs, and exclusive releases by Takara and European distributors all played a role. This created a wide array of collectible figures that still excite fans today. It's a story of how a toy line became a global phenomenon, with each region adding its own special touch to the Transformers universe.